Shining One, skills on the platform. This is the weekly oracle read for our air signs. Okay? Air signs, what came out for you are air signs Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. What came out for you guys this week is Uranus. Right? Now, not included as one of the seven lords, but nonetheless important, and recognized in ancient Greco-Roman culture as one of the two catalysts to creation. Air signs. Uranus, father sky. It lines up with the air signs, talking about the skies, the air, right? It lines up for you to meditate on for this week, air signs. Rest further than Saturn in distance from the sun. This planet represents change, tension, knowledge, and adaptability. A depth ability. Uranus also emanates the energies of absurdness and unpredictability. Okay? Now, air signs. Could you or would you consider yourself at times maybe being a little absurd or abrupt? Excuse me. It emanates the energies of abruptness and unpredictability. Are you unpredictable at times? Can you be abrupt? I think everyone can, right? Now, when this card appears, be prepared for sudden change. So expect and prepare for sudden change. Because here's the thing, nothing is, in a sense, concrete, right? Anything can change at any time. Fluctuation. But be prepared for sudden change. Air signs. Uranus's energy is calling for an imminent shift in the situation about which you are inquiring. So there maybe have to be some type of a shift that you have to go through for the situation that you're inquiring. This tends to be an abrupt change that will be both sudden and fast-paced. Okay? For our air signs, a sudden and fast pace of change. So that sudden and fast-paced change could determine what direction you were going in. If you were moving in a direction with balance, you're moving in a direction with purpose, you're moving in a direction where you're looking to cause some type of change, expect that sudden change to happen. Whether it's positive, negative. Now, if you've been more on the positive side, expect a positive change. If you've been on the negative side, expect a negative change. It depends on your energies, on where you are or where you've been. Okay? Have you been surrounded by positive energy? Expect a positive change. Have you been surrounded by negative energy? Expect a negative change. Right? Either way, it's for you to learn. It's for you to grow. It's for you to become better. If you're not striving and focus on being better every single day in some way, shape, or form, even by a small, minuscule 1%, if you're focused on being better every day by 1%, in 1 year, that's 365% better than you were a year prior. So that's the way to look at things, or that's one way to look at things for that matter, right? Being 1% better every day, and to come to find out that you've accomplished great things in just that period of time, a short span of a year. People neglect time. That's something that you could never get back. You're doing certain things, you're involved with certain people, and you're just misusing your time. Ooh, that's costly, very costly. So be careful of the people who are around you wasting time, wasting your time for that matter, right? Let's go. When this card appears, be prepared for sudden change. Uranus's energy is calling for an imminent shift in the situation about which you are inquiring. This tends to be an abrupt change that can be both sudden and fast-paced. Okay? Now, the inverted meaning of the planet Uranus, when this card is inverted, an overabundance of tension is indicated. You are allowing yourself to become too distracted by your current situation rather than focusing on more pressing matters or matters that which you can more positively affect change. Pay attention to the tension surrounding you in order to change it. So if there's any tension around you, right, pay attention to it to inflict change. This may not apply to everyone. This may only apply to a few, but I think it applies to many. Pay attention to your surroundings in order to change it. You are in control of your surroundings. If you're not, someone else is. So make sure that that's the case for best results. All right? I think that's pretty cut and dry for our air signs to follow for this week and focus and meditate on. All right? So in conclusion, the planet represents change. Okay? Change is inevitable. Tension. So if there's any kind of tension in your body, tension in situations around you, tension in people around you, you got to apply a level of knowledge to alleviate that tension. Right? You think about when a doctor's performing an operational procedure. If there's tension, he has to relieve the tension before he can actually operate or before he can actually move forward. The tension has to be relieved because the tension can be a problem down the road. It can cause disruption, which we don't need, or you don't need for that matter, right? It emanates energies of abruptness. That tension can cause abruptness, right? Unpredictability. You want to be able to know what's going on in your surroundings at all times. If you don't, you can be easily fall victim to your surroundings. I know a lot of people fall into that victimhood mentality because that's what society is pushed these days, for people to be victims in their current situation when they have full control over their situation. But they allow others to take control of their situation and blame others for the decisions that they make. Right? So, as I said, that's pretty much it for our air signs. Peace.